Hello and welcome to my channel LB Plans. If you're new here, my name is Elle. I like to share a little bit of planning, budgeting, some lifestyle content. So if that interests you, would you be so kind to consider subscribing to my channel? If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Happy 2024 B Squad. This year is coming in hot and I can't believe I forgot the most important section in my 2024 planner. So, no, it is not my vision plan. I am still working on that. And like I said, February, hold me accountable, guys. If you don't see it in February, let me know. But no, this section I don't share often, but it is part of my planner setup and I want it part of this one book. So I have to find a place to put it in here. Ideally, I would never put it in the front just because of what it is. It's personal to me. But I feel the need to have a prayer list every year. And I feel like my family has been so blessed over the years. I always want to give thanks and gratitude for myself and the blessings of my family. However, I do know people are less fortunate than my family and have suffered loss in their grieving and just different things. So I always want to have a prayer list of different things that I want to pray for people that I know, people that I don't know. Just if I tell you you're on my prayer list, baby, you in this book, okay? So I need to get that together. I will explain a little bit more in the voiceover, but let's just get started. So I had to find a place of where I wanted to put this in my planner because my planner technically is already set up. Ideally, I could have put it in one of these pages that I replaced for December, but it's neither here or there. Another good spot would have been the first section of the planner going in. But I thought about it, and it kind of worked out. I think the best section for me to put this in is right before my journaling section. So journaling is here, and let me get back in frame. So journaling is here, and you guys, I've been loving my journal pages. Okay, we'll get to that later in another video, but I thought it would be best to kind of add it here because my budget is here before the journaling section. So ideally, I thought that this would be a good place for it to go. So I kind of marked where I want to write. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I don't have my microphone plugged in. This is kind of an impromptu short video where I'm going to kind of create the section itself, and then I'll write in my prayer for 2024. So that's what's going to be on this page. And then I decided to do like, I don't know what the correct terminology is, but I wanted to do like a display of prayer words of different categories that I like to pray for people. So if you're on this list, I'm praying for you in all these categories. Like that's what it is. Like I'm calling them all out, right? And I'm calling out every name. So the prayer list will actually be here on the back. Like I said, I don't want it that visible. And if I need to add another page, I can. But yeah, I'm just filling some pages right before my journal section. So let's get to it. I have me some green tea because I'm not feeling the best today. This is, let's see, Tazo green tea and ginger. So hopefully that will help with some of the pain and inflammation that I'm experiencing. And, you know, we're just going to pray for blessings all 2024. So how appropriate. So you guys sit back and enjoy, and hopefully I won't sound too sleepy when I do the voiceover. All right. Bye. Okay, so let's get started. So the first page is going to be my prayer for 2024. As I said, I had no rhyme or reason of how I was actually going to lay this out. I just wanted to kind of create a border. After a while, I'll be honest, I don't like the border, but I know that my prayer for 2024 is not going to be a long drawn out written prayer, but it will be personal to me. So I will go back and write it in. So, I'm just writing out, I forgot what markers these are. These are my Tombow dual tip markers. And like I said, I'm just trying to make it fit. But I am a believer that prayer changes things. And I do find joy in praying for other people and watching how things change in that person's life. So if I'm able to, but if I'm able to see the change in the person's life, that's what I meant. So the goal here is just to get the concept on paper. Typically, this would be in my journal in a different section. But like I said, since I'm doing one book, it's going in here. I hated that shade of purple. For some reason, it was not the color that I thought it was going to be. I expected something way darker. Yeah, whatever. So the next page is where the prayer list is going to be. And again, no rhyme or reason of how I wanted to write it out. But the goal is the list is not going to be like linear where you're just writing like words and space and, a name per line. I actually just put a comma. So the first couple I can share with you because they're pretty obvious, right? It's going to be my mom, my husband, my sons, my daughter, my niece. Those are my first ones that I'm going to put on there. And I just write their name and put a comma in the next name. So in all actuality, that gives me a lot of space to write a lot of names there. The second portion are kind of going back to the section where I wanted to write kind of like, I don't know what it's considered, but just a whole bunch of words that have meaning and things that people pray for typically that I want to pray for people. So you have health, family, growth, success, just different words. Ideally, I pulled out 20 markers because I figured I was going to do 20 words, but I just kind of kept going and trying to find spaces to add some things in there. So that strength over there in the corner, I know you can't see it, but of course you got to have love, right? Somehow in this, I missed the word faith, but I went back and I put it in like a mustard yellow, get it, faith of a mustard seed. So I know I'm corny, let me be. But I probably will go back and kind of trace over it in a sloppy trace just to, I don't know, give it some character. But, I just think there's something beautiful about praying for other people and, just wanting people to win, right? Everything can't be about you. Now, I'm not going to lie. I thought I misspelled patience. I kept looking at it because it looked misspelled. I think it's because of how I wrote my T, but it is what it is. And there are some words that I missed. So look, if you think that there's a word that I need to figure out how to add, I got space. I got small handwriting. I got markers. I got pens. Drop them down below. I will add those suckers in there because I know people, pray for different things like unity of their family, breakthrough, forgiveness, courage, strength, safety, prosperity, you name it, success. If you notice, I don't put wealth on here because I feel like wealth is variable depending on what you're looking for. It doesn't have to always be monetary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and it gives you an idea, inspiration to add something similar to that in your planner. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Take care, you guys. Bye.